Annyeong Army, welcome to my DIY Bt21 Ot7 headband video. This was my first time making a video, so please bear with me. Also my first time making a headband while I did it on camera. Also, that's my Twitter if you want to give me a quick follow or share your creations with me. Okay, so the first thing I grabbed was a headband. I would suggest using the plastic ones, like a much harder headband, because they're easier to work with. I used an older one, but you could also buy a new one. It's totally up to you. The second thing I got was a hot glue gun, which I ended up using crazy glue. Actually, I just forgot to incorporate it in the beginning. The third and most important thing are the Bt21 heads. Okay, so these Bt21 heads are actually hair ties. For me, it was more affordable to buy these. I bought these on Etsy. I bought like 8 of them for like $15, which was pretty cheap. It is unofficial merch, so they do look a little bit off, but that was totally fine for me. It's up to you if you want to buy the official ones. The first step you want to do is cut off the elastic tie off of these. Luckily for these, there was a thread I could easily cut off. Also, you want to get as close as you can to the fur without cutting a hole in it. Okay, so for this part, I would normally fast forward it, but I want to show you my process and how I cut off the band. I believe this band was sewed in, so that's why it was tougher to take off. Like I said, you want to get as close as you can to the head without cutting off any of the pink fur. There might be some leftover elastic band on the head, but for me it was fine. It didn't really bother me as much, but up to you if you want to take it off or not. So now that you cut off all the elastic band from your Bt21 head, you want to go ahead and grab the headband. I positioned them in the order of the fan chant. So we have Kim Namjoon, Kim Seokjin, Min Yoo-gi, Jung Ho-sok, Park Ji-min, Kim Tae-young, and Jun Jung-kook. I found it easier to put them in this position beforehand, so I could get sort of a rough estimate as to where I want to put the heads.
Like
I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I started off by using the hot glue gun, but I felt a little uncomfortable with using it. I didn't really know how to manage it, so I didn't use it. Okay, so this is the brand I use for crazy glue. You can also use Gorilla Glue or any strong adhesive. I put a small amount of crazy glue on the bottom of the head, and then I placed this on the headband. I held it for, I want to say, about 10 to 15 seconds just to make sure it's on there. So you can leave the headband as it is, totally up to you. I decided to give it a more festival look. I bought some flowers. I bought these from Michael's. I believe they costed around $1 or $2. Very affordable. Also, I found out that you're able to take off the flowers from the branches. A cute technique I was able to do, I placed one pink flower on top of one purple flower. Luckily, the plastic stem from this purple flower came off easily. I simply inserted this plastic stem into the opening of the purple one to give it a boraje kind of moment. So while I was filming this, I got the idea to glue this hyacinth onto Shuki. I also found it easier to glue the plastic onto the head itself. For some reason, it did not want to glue onto my headband, just in case if you have the same problem as me. Also, I kept getting glue on my fingers, so I decided to grab a pair of tweezers to help me out. So the way I decorated my headband was I placed one flower in between the heads, and then the next opening I skipped it and then placed another flower in the next one. I hope that makes sense. final look. So I wanted to try it on my own head so you guys can see how it would actually look. For this headband, I went for a more festival look with a touch of purple. I believe it costed around $27 to $30 to make. Also, this was my first attempt at making my own headband and making the video. So if you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, comment something nice. Also, that's my @ on the upper right corner, @EvilYungi on Twitter, if you want to give me a follow or share your creations. Bye!